All right. Welcome in to a One Take Podcast, episode 203. Again, like we've always been saying, we never went anywhere.
Never.
Nope.
202 was just last week, right?
Yeah,
Facts.
in fact, we've been just going to the movies. That's what we've been doing.
Facts. We've been in the fields.
You know what's funny is I've actually now seen more movies between the Smashing Machine review and this movie than I did between the One Battle After Another review and Smashing Machine. And that was like, I don't know, it was an equal amount of time. But like since then, I've actually been to the movies about 5 times. One of those experiences we'll get into later on in the podcast because we were supposed to review Begonia, and I have a story that I have to tell about why that experience didn't happen.
Begonia is good. Begonia is.
Did you ever see the rest of Begonia? Or?
No, I didn't. It ruined it for me. I'm gonna have to wait till quite frankly, I know we don't steal movies on this podcast, but I gotta wait until a better DVD rip of that thing comes out that I can. But like Yorgos Lanthimos movies are just now. I think they're on like Hulu. I think like they just put those things on Hulu now, which is
Disney
crazy.
got him in that 360 deal.
Whatever he's producing with, I mean, or Emma Stone is also a producer on those movies. So yeah, I think most of his stuff goes up on Disney Plus or Hulu, but we'll have to see. But yeah, I'll tell that story a little bit later in the podcast. Speaking of the title of this podcast, what you all came here to listen to, Wicked, for good, 2 wicked, 2 for good. But no,
The Wickeds.
Yeah, more wicked.
Son of Wicked.
We are so fucking back.
We're so bad.
We are
Movie
so
musicals are so
We
bad.
are so fucking back.
And also Frankenstein, which was a Netflix drop. We don't normally always talk about that, but Guillermo del Toro, speaking of 360 deals, they got him in the torture rack, putting all of his great art on that slop service. But anyway, we'll talk about both
First
those
thing
movies.
I've watched on Netflix in like 6 months.
I've been very anti-Netflix. I canceled my Netflix account. I'll be bootlegging. They just canceled Starting 5. I'm very upset with you, Netflix Corporation.
They canceled Starting 5?
They canceled Starting 5 so they could give us the 50 cent P. Diddy doc, which is insane that is a thing that exists.
They want to make 7 Stranger Things movies instead of just making a.
They spent $700 million on Stranger Things, and now those kids are 45, and they have to start canceling off some good properties.
Those kids are old as fuck. I'm not watching Stranger Things. I know the episodes are about to start. By the time you hear this, it'll be Thanksgiving or just after Thanksgiving, depending on when we get it uploaded. But I know you're gonna be watching Stranger Things, and let me just tell you, grow up. Like those kids are fucking 37.
Those kids are grown. Those kids have grown up.
One of those kids is a Zionist. Like we're really like the vibes couldn't be more bad over there. Free those kids so they can go make other films. I will not be partaking in watching 7 movies to end Stranger Things. This is fucking ridiculous. I'm just Netflix. You're on my shit list right now, bro.
Millie Bobby Brown.
Millie
Bobby Brown's not her she not her biological child, but she has a kid. Like that's how old those kids.
She's going through menopause, bro. We've been doing this shit forever. Like, what are we doing?
She's made like 87 Netflix slot movies since the last Stranger Things. Like, free her.
Yeah. Anyway, Wicked for Good and Frankenstein. Also, Train Dreams is on there, which is apparently going to win every award. So I kind of want to watch that now too.
I need to watch that. Also,
I am not following.
You're
I'm
not
falling for the Netflix Oscar propaganda. Y'all aren't getting me again.
That's a good point.
We've done
too.
this
He's right.
17
right
times.
They've never won, so that's true.
Y'all aren't getting me again. All right,
right
y'all did this with Roma and Power of the Dog and all your other. It's not happening. Okay, give it up. The Irishman, get the fuck out of here. It's not happening.
The cast of Wicked is younger than the cast of Stranger Things. You know how fucking insane that is.
Oh man, Wicked for Good. So this is the follow-up to the much successful, I don't know if you know this, Wicked, just in case you were uninformed. Wicked for Good, obviously, it's the second half of the musical. I would assume, since I've never seen the musical, we wanted to have Kate and Kat on here. like we did for the first one, but we don't know
Our
where they
musical
are.
experts.
Yeah, we don't know where they are in the world. So you'll just have to listen to three goobers and hopefully Mo come on here and talk about this musical.
She's
But
supposed to join us.
but this is the follow-up, I assume the second half of the musical of
This
the
is
stage.
Act 2.
Act
With
2.
a lot of additions, but yeah, I mean, this is basically the third act plus everything that they added into, so they can have another full-length movie, basically. Maybe half of the second act and the third act. But there's a lot of extra. This movie is a movie with extras. Like the first movie is like all the songs are from the play. All the plot points for the most part are from the play, other than plot points that were setting up larger plot points for this movie. Most of that stuff is like in the text. There's not a lot of changes to that here because we've had to make another whole movie. We've added some plot points and we've added some songs, and the success of those things varies. Let's just say it that way.
We also want to win a Best Original Song Oscar. So
that is
we need original
absolutely what
song.
they were trying to do.
Which they should not win because none of the new songs were good. I'm sorry, get them out of here. We did
Something.
What's your other favorite original song from this year, T?
Well, I don't know. That's a great point.
K-pop Demon Hunters.
Hey, K-pop Demon Hunters should win that. And that's absolutely true. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
K-pop Demon Hunters might sweep. I don't know.
it's going to run away with it. They're going to perform that at the Oscars, and people are going to go nuts. But so Elphaba, the future Wicked Witch of the West, and her relationship with Glinda, the Good Witch of the North, the second part of the two-part feature film adaptation of the Broadway musical, which is just the synopsis on IMDb, which is like, okay, PG movie, 2 hours, 17 minutes. Okay, 7.2 on IMDb.
That's it.
It felt longer.
No, it didn't.
Longer than that.
No, it didn't. It felt.
I had
like
a good
2 hours.
time. I had a good time, but I was sitting there like, we've been here a minute, huh?
John M. Chu back to direct. I think the thing was that they filmed these in succession. They filmed these just back to back and then broke it up like a Hunger Games, or Harry Potter. Why they continue to do this in Hollywood, I know why. It's a money-making ploy. But I'm like,
we just
I
fucking
don't
talked
know.
about Stranger Things. What do you mean? Of course you know why. Look at this shit, bro. You don't want to have these aging issues, bro. We're off that. We're totally
I'm not saying if you do make a sequel, you should do this where you film it. It's not like, remember in Star Wars, they made the first and the second movie, and then the third Star Wars, all the cast looks like 10 years older.
Yeah, because
like in the original Star Wars trilogy, like you're just like, oh my god. But like,
I appreciate them chopping it in half, like just filming it all at the same time and chopping it in half instead of being like putting out Dune Part 1 and being like, yeah, we don't know. We're gonna
that I do like better. I don't like movies being chopped in half as a general rule, but I do, if you are gonna do it that way, I think. But
or like Into the Spider-Verse, Beyond the Spider-Verse, whatever it is, where they're just like, well, I guess we'll see when Part 2 comes out.
Them split the movie into half and then leave out some weird extra scene and put it in Fortnite? Because that's what Quentin Tarantino's been up to lately. That's what he did. And Quentin Tarantino, you're my guy. What the fuck is going on? There better not be any actual, like, that's fucking insane. I have to see a headline going about my fucking day that there's some unseen footage or unseen story from Kill Bill, which we're getting the Kill Bill full movie already. Like, that's dropping. The trailer's already out. So this is the time that you want to tell me that you put a story in fucking Fortnite, bro? I'm 39 years old. I don't fucking play Fortnite, bro. What the fuck, Quentin, bro? You're leaving your core fan base over here. These fucking kids weren't out here when Pulp Fiction dropped. These kids never seen Jackie Brown. Like, what are we doing, Quentin? Come on, bro.
All the Fortnite kids know you for being the weird feet guy. Like, they don't give a fuck about your movie.
They don't give a fuck about what you made, Quentin.
In fact, Maya Hawke is coming out here and saying like her mother warned her to not show Quentin Tarantino her feet. God,
which is an insane reputation to have in Hollywood. Hey, just don't show that guy your feet. Like, just trust me.
I just can't believe they kept letting him do it after the first time. Like, once everyone caught on, they were still just like, I guess.
Yeah, sure, why not? Yeah, speaking of Wicked.
Yeah, Wicked.
John M. Chu's back to direct, written by Steven Schwartz, Winnie Halsman, Gregory Maguire, I believe is the book adaptation. Stars Cynthia Erivo, Ariana Grande, Jeff Goldblum, everyone from the first movie. Michelle Yeoh, Jonathan Bailey, Ethan Slater, Marissa Bode, Coleman Domingo is actually the voice of the Cowardly Lion,
He
which
has about 3 words.
Which is crazy now that I'm learning that.
Yeah,
What?
remember they like teased
What?
like the Cowardly Lion voice, and everyone was like, "Oh, it must be James Corden." They were like, "No." They were the mic.
Must be James Corden.
Like, no, it's Coleman Domingo. Like I think they wanted it to be a surprise for when the movie came out, but everyone was like, "They put James Corden in this fucking movie. They had to correct the record."
Bowen Yang, Brownwin James, on and on we go. But this movie is the most popular movie ever. So I guess all of the incessant marketing tended to work. Who would have thought?
It felt like a long press run. I'm glad, and now we're going into the Oscar run, so it's really not going to stop. And I'm kind of ready for it to stop. Like I think I've had my full of the press run portion of this program.
You know what's funny? And I was mentioning this to somebody. It might have been in the group message, and it might have been my wife. It all runs together. But I was talking, I think I was talking to my wife, and I was like, I have just sort of avoided, for as incessant as it has been, I just have kind of avoided it. And so now it felt like this kind of came out of as much as it could have kind of came out of nowhere to me. And maybe it's just because my life is the most busy it's ever been in my entire life. But like, I just was like, oh yeah, Wicked too. And I have to be the only person in America that was like, oh yeah, Wicked too. Like,
yeah, that shit
like
was
everyone else was like,
that shit was everywhere. And look, fellas, if there's one thing that we've learned from the past 3, 4, 5 years of movies post-COVID, is that if you want to make money, your movie just has to be marketed around giving women a theme to dress up with to go to the movies.
Yeah.
And then you will make $7 billion. Like if there is a theme, a dress code for your movie, you're making all the money in the world, even if it's the fucking Minions and wearing a suit.
Oh, I was going to say, or dudes rock to a certain extent where it's like we're all wearing flight gear to Top Gun Maverick. You know what I mean? But,
yeah, if there's a theme that people can wear to your movie, you're gonna make $1 billion. And that's why Michael Jackson movie is gonna make $9 billion at the box office, because we're all dressing up like Michael Jackson. We're going to the theaters.
Saw a trailer for that the other day, and I'm just kind of like, oh no. Oh no.
Did y'all get any trailers that you particularly enjoyed? Because I've gone to see 2 movies in the last 2 days. I saw Predator Badlands finally, and I saw
we can talk about that too.
In those 2 days of trailers, not particularly impressed.
They keep playing that Hugh Jackman song, song louder.
Caroline.
Yeah.
I love you, Hugh Jackman. That shit looks like a 3-pack of ass. That film looks like a 3-pack of ass.
In my life at all.
And also,
do not need to watch.
Emerald Fennell, I see you back
movie.
out here with your 3rd film. And let me just tell you, if Emerald Fennell has one hater, I am still alive. If she has no haters left, there's no more blood left in my veins, because that trailer fucking stinks. And Emerald Fennell stinks. I'm sorry, bro. Get that shit out of here.
The first trailer got me because Dex and I text in the group message like, I might have to be in there. This last trailer, I was like, I don't know.
Look, man, my disgust for Emerald Fennell and her filmmaking choices can only be absolved by my love for Margot Robbie and everything that she does.
That's a good point.
So I will be there. I will be there. She's got one more chance. If she can't make a Wuthering Heights movie with Margot Robbie work, then she has zero talent whatsoever. We had to get her out of here. This is her last shot.
And look, we'll be talking about the prowess of one Jacob Elordi, because actually, Frakenstein, deep tease. Frakenstein, good job, buddy.
Kid got it.
Good job.
Project Hail Mary, that shit looks trash.
No, it doesn't. That looks awesome.
There's some fraud watch going on, guys. The Project Hail Mary trailer, it has not moved me. It has not moved me. I am unmoved.
They showed me too much.
The Mario teaser trailer is the only thing in the streets right now. It's worth a damn. That's
That-
the only thing that's worth.
That's worth a damn. Oh my god!
The Mario movie is going to be fucking phenomenal. Get that Avatar.
Once
shit
again,
the
the
fuck out
most
of here.
C+ movie ever. You can see it from a mile away.
You can tell we haven't talked about movies in a long time because now we're talking about trailers and we haven't even gotten to the movie. But Wicked for Good. Y'all know the box office, so I won't play the box office game. But $237 million at the box office in the opening weekend. Holy crap!
And I helped.
Yeah, $150 million budget. It's gotten middling reviews from critics, 69% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Nice.
Sure, audience score 58 on Metacritic. Yeah, nice. 94% audience score. Taking one last lap down the yellow brick road. Wicked for Good's darker tone and unhurried pacing sometimes get in the way, but this epic conclusion ultimately brings Elphaba and Glinda's story home in rousing fashion. I see
Unhurried
Mo
is a
is
good word for it.
unhurried. Yeah, I see Mo is here. Let's see if would she want to speak on Wicked first, or do we need to go around the table?
Mo,
Hi,
can you hear us?
Ryan. Hi,
Hello.
Winchick. Hi, Teach. Hi, Dex.
What up?
Well, I didn't get to say my piece on the trailers, but I don't like to watch trailers anyways. So.
Right.
But yeah, no, I'm unfortunately with Tej on the Project Hail Mary. I'm not into it.
These are the people that don't love The Martian, and it shows.
I'm
The Martian.
unmoved.
Here's
The
my
power
thing.
of friendship doesn't move you guys?
No shade, Royden, but like Ryan Gosling is not saving the planet, bro. Like I'm not a white man is not saving the planet. Like we've seen what y'all have done to the planet this far. There's just no way. Like it's like Mickey 17 and like what is the other movie I said? I was like, it's just like a bad Mickey 17 plus like E.T. It's not good. That trailer doesn't do it for me.
This is besmirching the good name of Ben Affleck and Bruce Willis.
I am well, Bruce Willis. I apologize. Ben,
We love you, Bruce Willis.
You just barely made it as my guy with Air. Anyways, no, Ben is also perfect in Gone Girl, and The Accountant, I guess. All right, The Accountant 2 wasn't that great though, guys.
No, it wasn't.
Well, we've talked about
Absolute
Dex and I
mid.
saw that together and forgot we saw it.
Yeah,
Absolute mid.
that movie exists. Wicked for Good, man. I have no idea what the gripes are about this movie. I can't even say I've seen any gripes directly, but I've indirectly heard that there are a lot of gripes about this movie. I am so curious what the fuck people are talking about. What a great sequel. John M. Chu is him. I'm having a great time. Give me a third one. Give me the wickedest. Give me the wickedester. Give me all of them. I'm just forever. I'm into it. So yeah, I had a fantastic time. I think the storytelling jumps out the most to me. Obviously, we had some IP to work with, but from a storytelling perspective, I think just it was so creative. It closed every single loop possible in a really fun, creative way. So I had a great time. That's my.
What was your grade?
Oh God, you guys! Oh my God, I
We
only
grade movies on this podcast. We're harsh
Oh,
critics.
oh God, I only grade for you guys. A.
Ooh.
I find this to be
Okay.
fascinating because I agree with all the gripes about this film. I literally agree with them, and I
Can
just
you
did
tell
not
me
care.
one of them? Is it the music, the new
I
song?
can tell you a lot of them, and I will, but I just didn't care. I had a great time at the movie theater.
Man, we had a ton.
First of all, the base level of this movie is seeing Ariana on screen with Cynthia. We went on and on about this when we talked about the first movie, but good God, do they just have chemistry? They just have something together.
Were they
Them
in
being
this
on
movie
screen
together?
It's electrifying. But they are in this movie a lot less together than they are in the first movie, and that's the first part that really hurts it. The second part that really hurts it is like the little blurb that Roy and Red said. This movie's just darker. Like it's just a darker movie than the first one. There's less levity and there's less fun in it. That balance is you feel that very starkly, especially when you start the movie and it's like a Marvel movie where she's fighting, but nobody has sang any songs yet. And I was like, if these people don't start singing, the first movie starts with a fucking banger. The second movie starts with her fighting, and I was like, nobody came here to see Elphaba fight. We came here to see her sing. We came here to see her emote. So I just thought it was a really weird decision to start the movie in that way. And they also suffer from the fact that this plot is all over the place. Characters go from point A, from where we saw them in the first movie, to point B incredibly fast. In fact, they turned her sister into the most evil witch possible with one scene. It was one scene where we realized the sister that we felt bad for in the first movie, we know her man don't really like her like that. We know that he really checking for Galinda. We know that in the first movie. Now she's just like the most evil person in the world. She passes a fucking Trump-style travel ban on her man's race because he doesn't want her anymore. And he literally says, "This is not the last time we'll see each other again." And she says, "Oh, I know." Like that is insane. I turned up to Monique and I said,
"Nah, I'm totally fine."
So she's the most evil woman like ever, like already. Like, how did that happen so fast? I just could not believe it.
Y'all just as men, y'all can't fathom a woman like fucking shit up. Like y'all just can't fathom it.
No, yes. I don't think that's
wait. Is this Mo saying lock them up? What are you saying?
I can fathom.
What I'm saying is maybe she should have had better parameters. Maybe like only male munchkins aged 18 to 35. Maybe she should have said that. But like all I'm saying is like, you know, if this was a man, you would just be like, wow, he's evil. But like men are like this all the time. Like when men get rejected, they go crazy too. You've seen
she passed a law in 5 minutes.
That turned it up. Turn it up.
Mo is the meme right now where it's like they say these bombs are being sent by a woman.
But it's sent by a disabled woman. Hello.
There's nothing wrong with a woman villain, but she was not a villain in the first movie.
You know what I'm saying?
We didn't meet her as a villain, so for her to pop into the screen of this movie,
Witch of the East, yes, you did.
No, she was not the Wicked Witch of the East in the first movie. That's literally my point.
That was the point. She is now. Turn it up.
Of course she is now, but it happens in one scene. It literally, we go from whatever our experience was with her in the first movie. In the second movie, she's been on screen for 3 minutes, and we realize, oh, she is like the most evil person.
Never been rejected by someone who wanted to fuck their lives up. Be for real. None of you.
I just feel like it happened a bit fast, and then when he comes back upstairs, she almost kills him. She quite literally almost kills this man. This man's having a heart attack.
Fall in love. She thought he was making him fall in love. That's why
she said, "You're not gonna lose your heart to anyone else. You're gonna lose your heart to me.
Lose your heart for real."
It's because he said, "I've lost my heart to Galinda." She was like, "Okay, no, you ain't doing that." He said, "Lost my heart first," and she was using his bars against him.
That is so nasty.
You don't want to
try to reject me. I'm putting a travel ban out there too.
Do you want to know what my main problem with the whole thing is? Yes, that part is fast, Tej, but it's like that part is fast, and then they drop a house on a disabled woman.
And then they drop a house on her. You don't even see her anymore.
Royden, I'm okay with that gripe, Royden, because you're actually like, you know, just trying to protect the marginalized.
Well, yeah, but it's also
I'm with you, Royden. That's like she didn't do anything bad enough to like earn a house being thrown on her.
Yeah, it's like she didn't get a chance to redeem herself, and then they dropped a house on her, and it's just like,
but it's not just that they dropped the house on her. It's the fact that her sister. It literally does not matter to the plot that her sister has died. She hears that she sees a vision of her sister, a house dropping on her sister. She finishes her coitus with this man, which is his own other deal that we'll get to. She gets another kiss from this man. She pulls up. She knows that her sister's dead, and then she says, "I got to get those shoes back." And if she don't even grieve this her sister, it's nothing. It's just like a plot point.
TJ, you don't have enough rage in you. I could tell. This is why your gripes are. You don't have enough rage.
She didn't have rage. She finished her sex.
She did have rage. That's what the whole.
She did have rage. TJ.
There's a whole song about the rage.
Have you ever tried
no
to
good
be
deed
sad while you're enraged? Grief is a really tough thing.
When did she grieve her sister in this film?
She didn't have time. They were chasing her, and her bestie hated her. And it was she knew she had to be enraged and react.
She knew she had to get her lick back immediately.
That shit was some of the worst writing I've ever seen.
Elphaba might be the real cancer here. She was enraged.
I don't want to just go into my gripes. I'm going to finish. I don't want to just go into my gripes. Obviously, I've already talked about the chemistry between them. The songs in this movie are just not that great. From the Wicked perspective of the songs that are actually in the play, like the first half of this play just has better songs. Like there's nothing they can do about that. Like you don't get a popular in this. Like there's no song as good as Populars. Like the songs are just like not as good in the second half of the play.
Which really sucks, by the way. Like, why would you? I don't know why you would do that.
With Defying Gravity, like you can't top that moment. Like there's no song within this show that's gonna do what Defying Gravity did. So you're already at a disadvantage. And then you add 2 new songs that are not bad by any means, but they stick out like a sore thumb. Nobody asked for them, and they're not particularly good. But there's some like the one where she's alone with the roses, like after the wedding thing happens. That's one of the new ones. And then I forgot what the other one was. I forgot. It was an alphabet one, but I don't remember what it was. But the new songs stick out because nobody asked for them. They're not particularly good. I think that people also have an issue with our queen who like controls the weather and the performance that she's giving. I personally think that she's fine. I know
Oscar winner Michelle. What?
I said I know Roy's gonna shit on her, but Oscar winner Michelle Yeoh, I think that she's fine. I think that Goldblum is really good. I just think that the Scarecrow dude, like you don't see the Scarecrow, you know what's gonna happen. Oh, he's gonna be the Scarecrow. He's the only man left in this movie, and then they show him, and then it's like
Ryan Reynolds.
I know that he wasn't going to be used that much, but why does he look like
Gosling.
He looks like shit.
Yes, me.
He looks shitty. Like that didn't look good. Like just make him like the
They
one
make
who
him
saw the
ugly
Wizard of
enough.
Oz.
I'm okay with that gripe, Teach. I'm actually okay with that.
He wasn't woolly enough. That's a perfect way of saying it. Like he was just like he kind of looked like a human. Like he still kind of had the same face, and I was like, that's.
I thought the point was that he was kind of healed. That's why he kind of looked like not fully a scarecrow, but because he kind of healed her. He kind of got healed when they brought the Wicked Witch back.
The Tin Man didn't get that kind of look. That nigga looked crazy, but he looked awesome. Overall, I would probably give this. Oh, I should say the second act of this movie, the 10 minutes from where you get to your sex scene, which I'm sure that we'll deep dive, through the interaction that her and Ariana Grande, or that Cynthia Erivo and Ariana Grande have and their fight, like that 10 minutes of movie making, my theater was on tilt. It was like anything you've ever seen. The theater was having so much fun. They were hooping and hollering. It was incredible filmmaking. And a movie that can give you that 10 minutes right there, even if you don't like anything else in this movie. Like, there were people in this movie theater that I'm sure were hating this movie that got that 10 minutes. They're like, yeah, that's the goods. Like, this is what people come to the movie theaters for. When you're able to give us those kind of highs, the emotional stuff at the end with her with those two together, and that's like the real romance of the movie is their relationship. I just think that it reaches enough high points to where I had a pretty good time. I was never really bored. I would probably give it, I don't know, I would probably give it a B. I would give it a B. I had a good time.
What did you
gripes,
give the first one?
But and it's not as good as the first one. I never expected it to be as good as the first one. I'm sure I gave it an A. It's literally a perfect movie. Like there's not much you can do to reach that level, but it's a perfectly fine conclusion, and I would absolutely watch it again. I had fondness for it. I had a good time. I would give it a B.
I think we all gave it the first one an A. I even reluctantly maybe gave it an A, maybe a B plus. But like
that shit is so fire.
I went into that first movie. I went into that first movie really like this is gonna suck, and everything sucks because this is gonna suck. And I came out of it and I was like, I don't know what to say. It was awesome. So
did any of you rewatch it before you watched this one?
No.
I did
rewatch it recently, but I've seen it like 8 times. So.
It's like that was probably my second or third time. I was blown away again. Like that shit bangs. Defying Gravity is it makes your heart beat fast with the way that they render that. Chu has rendered a very gorgeous universe, and some of the shots even in this movie are just particularly cool. Like Chu really bodied it. I think that overall he did a great job.
I have Wicked on Blu-ray, so I watched it a bunch already. Like I didn't rewatch it again for this movie, but anyway, I love this movie. Is it as good as the first one? No, like it's hard to be as good as the first one, especially when you're working with source material that's like already not as good as the first half of the first movie is. But I understand most of the gripes. Like this movie does feel very long. It feels like some of the character decisions are either given too much time or not enough time. Like we're just kind of hanging out with Cynthia Erivo and Ariana Grande for a long time, but it feels like we kind of just blazed through. Like Cynthia Erivo in one scene is like, I'm never doing any good deeds again. And then like she talks to Ariana Grande for 2 minutes, and she's like, never mind, like I'm good. Which is kind of tough, but like when you're really in it, it just works. And like I was in there, packed theater, opening Friday night or whatever. I actually went to the theater in downtown Houston, which I don't really do usually. It was packed. There was like, pretty much every age group was in there. A bunch of like moms and daughters situation. They're like whispering and cheering and all this other shit like on the side. Like they're gasping when like stuff is happening. They're like chit chatting as like, oh, he's a Tin Man. Like, oh, he's the Scarecrow. Like, all this other shit is happening.
Her sister was a witch.
Her sister was a witch. Yeah, it's just all that kind of shit. And like when you're like in it, it just grabs you, man. Like, and I got to the movie tearing up, like to the end of the movie tearing up when they when Ariana Grande and Cynthia Erivo are having their like intimate moments or whatever together. It's like, damn, they fucking got me. Like this is one of the, I don't want to say it's one of the best like musical like adaptations of all time or whatever, because like that feels a little premature, but also like we don't get a lot of these anymore, like obviously West Side Story was good and West Side Story was good and everything, but like we don't get a lot of these like epic, very popular musical adaptations in movies anymore that everyone is going to see together. So
sounds like you're not willing to wait for it.
Wait for it. Hamilton is my shit. Everyone knows I love Hamilton, but like, in movies we don't get this a lot anymore. So yeah, it just all works for me. Ariana Grande is her. She is without peer.
She is so fucking incredible, bro.
Like Cancerian queen.
Yeah, I don't know how old she is, like 32 or something probably, but like there's nobody in her age group that's like fighting with her in terms of like vocal and acting ability together. Like obviously Lady Gaga is killing it, but she's slightly older. All the other pop girls that are in Ariana Grande's class, like or age class, just not fucking with her. Period. Like they're not doing this kind of shit. Cynthia Erivo is obviously
Haley
incredible.
Steinfeld.
No. No. Be serious.
Haley can't sing.
No. She's
vocal range, no, but acting ability. What are we talking about?
But we're talking about
Get
both.
that shit the fuck out of here.
Ariana is both excels.
Haley Steinfeld was nominated for an Oscar when she was 13.
Yeah, it was.
When was she last nominated for an Oscar?
That was when she was nominated for an Oscar.
Her Bumblebee.
I mean, there's levels. Like, I love Haley Steinfeld. Not to shit on her or anything like that, but like, hey man, there's levels to this game. Ariana Grande is her.
How old is Haley?
Probably about the same age.
Probably about the same age.
8.
I thought she's young. Yeah, I thought she's like in her 20s, right?
28. Yeah.
Haley Steinfeld. Do we love Haley Steinfeld? I feel like Haley Steinfeld is the mid pack, and she's fine.
Yeah, no shade.
I think she's fine. I think she's fine.
I think it's fine.
Did we not watch Sinners? Did we not watch that?
Yeah, she wasn't doing this in Sinners.
She's like the 4th best actress in the movie. She does a great job.
Yeah, great.
All right.
I love Haley Steinfeld, but she ain't Ariana Grande. Like,
period. End of discussion.
Few people
I'm just saying, Ariana Grande has been in one part except for like Disney.
That's a good point. But she's literally perfect for this part. But I do agree.
Okay.
We have to see her in a different part. I agree with that. I agree with that.
Okay.
Look, man.
I'd put my money there. Ariana, put her in any other part. You're gonna see how she eats.
I would bet on Ariana Grande no matter what she does next. She's
exactly.
She literally commands the screen in a way that's just she's her.
First of all, Ariana has been on my TV screen since I was a fucking preteen. So little do y'all know.
Respect Cat Valentine.
She's been her.
She's been her on Broadway. She's been her in the studio. She's been her on television. She's her on movies now. Like Ariana Grande is it, man. Like I don't know.
What do y'all know about Ariana Grande's relationship situation? Because I'm not really into the Ariana Grande-ness of it. So
unfortunately,
like,
a lot
going through a divorce. I didn't know anything about that. This is all new.
You know who she's with, right?
No, isn't she dating someone from the cast?
The Tin Man, Bach.
Okay, so she's dating Bach. Okay, I find that to be.
They were both dating other
people
people when the movie started.
Yeah,
I find that to be so funny because Bach gives big cuck energy across this entire franchise.
Well,
TJ,
He does. There's nothing. I mean, some people live alternative lifestyles. But Bach wants. First of all, you watching this movie, you don't think Bach ever has a chance with Glinda. Literally ever. There isn't one spark. She doesn't give him one hint that she is even remotely into. This is the delusion of men. And Bach, the way you went out is your own fault. Men are the most delusional creatures on the planet. This woman never gave him kissy face, no googly eyes, no nothing. The only time they've ever had a conversation together that we saw where it was mutual, she said, "Hey, I would make me happy if you dated that girl in that wheelchair over there." That shit cooked him for the next 5 years. He was dating this wheelchair girl. She became the governor. He's miserable.
God.
And one day he doesn't just say, "I need to leave." He says, "I love her. She has my heart." Why would you tell her that? She just passed a travel ban against your own people, and your thought process after she did that was to tell her, "Hey, I'm not just leaving. I'm leaving you because I'm in love with this girl that has never looked at me ever. You love me and want me, and this woman don't give a shit about me or whether I live or die." She didn't even recognize him as the Tin Man. When she saw him, she's like, "He looks kind of familiar," and she went on about her life and never thought about him again. He went out so sad in this film.
He deluded himself enough in real life that it worked.
Yeah. And also respectfully, like, if I saw Glinda floating around in a bubble all the time and shit too, I would also be in love. I would also be like, you know what? I'm shooting my shot. Players get chose,
Listen,
not you.
If you're dating the governor, you got a good thing going for yourself, buddy. Don't roll the dice on that for a woman who has never, ever seen you or looked at you in that way, ever. You got to have a little bit of emotion before you try to make a move like that. And you didn't have the cholesterol for it. You didn't. His heart attack was on camera, bro. Bach, it's crazy out here in these streets, Bach. You should have stayed with the governor and lived your life, but unfortunately you did not. Now
her daddy already died. Y'all already got the inheritance. Like, you won.
You got the bread, bro. Just relax and chill, Bach. Just chill.
You won.
God forbid a Tin Man get a little motion. You know what I mean?
Bach should have just cheated. I don't really understand. That was my only gripe. I'm like,
he couldn't have cheated. Bro. She didn't want him.
That's what I'm saying.
Just go down to Muscular and find you something else.
First gone to make sure the woman wanted him and cheat a little bit, attempt to cheat. I said, this is what I'll be talking about. What's the only thing worse than a man cheating is him trying to cheat and failing. I'm trying to tell you.
And yeah, had he shown a little bit of patience, you know what I'm saying? When Fierro broke off their engagement, he probably could have boxed out for the rebound. You know what I'm saying? But he didn't want to do that.
Yeah, for sure.
I see what you did there, Monique. Box out. I see. Good job.
He jumped the gun.
Y'all don't want to be out here.
In these streets.
Yeah.
He tried to catch the ball and run before he fully caught it. You know what I'm saying?
There's no way you're seeing the person you're in love with getting married in the newspaper, and you're like, "All right, this is it. I gotta go now."
Stole the newspaper, bro. You can't. You don't have to steal a newspaper. She doesn't care. You could just take the newspaper. You don't have to steal it. What are you doing with your life?
Yeah, that was weird. That was mad.
We are off the rails. Dex, finish your thought.
We Ariana Grande is her. Cynthia Erivo is her. I love this movie. And it feels like, for all its faults, it does. By the end of it, you get to the end and you're like, this journey was worth going on. I love the movies. I love musicals. Good for Elphaba. Good for Glinda. I give it a B+. It felt long as hell. The songs weren't as good as the first one. Obviously, the children yearn for choreography. We needed more choreo in this movie. I think
No dancing for life. No dancing for life.
The best scene in the first movie is Dancing Through Life, or whatever song that is with Ariana Grande and doing the book choreo. And we got a little bit of that, but not enough. But yeah, overall B+. I loved it. I'll probably go see it again. I'll buy it on Blu-ray to complete the set. I'm so glad the musicals are back. Let's keep making them.
See, okay. All of the complaints, but negative from me. Thought this movie was boring. Didn't like it. It's fine.
You didn't feel anything?
The only time I felt something is when you mentioned Teach, is when there's the shot of them, the door separating, which is a classic shot that a lot of
but it worked.
But Ariana Grande in that moment did move me a little bit, where she was actually frightened and sad that she was gonna go sacrifice herself for the greater good or whatever it may be.
She's the Dark Knight.
Right. Yeah. And you never had to, is basically what that whole bit was about. But no, it still looks like shit. Movie still is lit terribly. John M. Chu, while the sets and design of the sets and stuff, all the interiors are lit horribly. It just look. Why does it look like that? It had this complaint at the very first movie, even though I love the first movie more. No whimsy in this movie whatsoever. Negative whimsy. First movie
really
loaded with whimsy. And I want my Wicked movie, and I get it. It's a completely separate story, basically, from the first movie. The first movie is everything's great. We're in college, and isn't everything good? And then you graduate college, and then everything kind of does suck. But like, but
now we're doing politics.
Yeah, exactly. There's quite frankly the biggest sin to me of the movie, and it is the fault of the source material, not the fault of the creators that made the movie, is that there's not near enough interplay between the two stars that have been selling this movie and have incredibly weird chemistry off camera, but on camera is just magic. No pun intended.
Yeah, totally agree.
The times when they are together, that dancing scene with Goldblum, where they're trying to convince Elphaba to come join their side, is fantastic. I was laughing really hard. The one time I did laugh when they had their little cat fight after they dropped a house on their sister.
Was so amazing.
But that interplay there, and of course, like the heartfelt interplay at the end worked. In the interim, it's just one of them doing something or the other one doing something, and like where this movie worked in the first is when they're together. Like you said, there's no popular, and popular, like, it genuinely encapsulates, or quite frankly, no, Defying Gravity, which encapsulates this whole movie. And in fact, they knew they didn't have a Defying Gravity because the whole score teases Defying Gravity.
Yeah.
And the whole undertone of the movie is, hey, remember that song from the first one? This is what our score is, but we don't have that. So here's a little hint that we may dip into something has changed within me, but like they never do it.
I saw someone say that they should have just started this movie with just play the Defying Gravity scene again. And you know what? That's brazen and really self-ejaculatory. But I would have liked it better if we started the movie just
previously on Wicked.
Yeah, yeah. Just do it again. Like just do it again.
I just found it at times just lacking in any sort of fun, to be completely honest with you. And I know, but like I go to this kind of mood. I go to this place for magic, and yeah, I don't know. I don't have much. I give it a C+ because at the end of the day, it's still a well-crafted movie with two likable leads. There's a little political messaging in there that's, if not hand-fisted, I don't know. Maybe everything is hand-fisted because of the time that we live in. But like, what's the word I'm looking for? Timely, I guess. Apt is probably a good part of that. But
John M. Chu talked about that. He was like, all that's just in the original text.
Yeah.
So like, this is all just shit that just keeps happening. Like, you know?
Yeah, nothing's new under the sun. But I just think that, like, yeah, at the very end of the day, I think that the lack of interplay between the two stars, the lack of any sort of, I mean, it's just dark. It's just like a dark movie that I don't really, it wasn't my cup of tea. Now I get it. You go into it and you're like, this is a drastic change from the first one, and I love that they did it. Sure. For me, it ain't. So I don't know.
I think the
also sorry,
are the worst part of this movie.
Yeah, I'm not. Tej, you're right. Like, it's probably the worst part of the movie, but I'm also like, it's the text, so it's in there, and so it's if nothing, timely.
It ain't John's fault.
Yeah, but also, Tej, your main complaint is my main complaint also. What the fuck? Like, it is the most rushed, hand wavy stuff. In fact, when they were like, they're hand waving all the Oz, and I get that's the bit of the movie. Like, you never see Dorothy's face and everything, but it almost made me want to see The Wizard of Oz and not want to see Wicked. You know, because I'm like, man, I could have followed the Tin Man's backstory for a little bit longer, and I know it's not their story. I could have followed the Cowardly Lion. Shout out Coleman Domingo getting just absolutely sidelined in this movie, and in fact, Jonathan Bailey almost gets a little bit sidelined as well. He gets nerfed, and like, I just could have.
Jonathan Bailey has too much to do, maybe.
Yeah.
Wait, is Jonathan Bailey Fierro?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was about to punch him in his fucking face when he was pointing the gun at my queen, Glenda. What the fuck are we doing out here?
The doohickey?
That was fire. That was such a good scene. When he pointed that gun at her, I guess it's supposed to be a gun. It looked like a boomerang. Like, I don't actually know what it was.
The whatchamacallit.
It's just a MacGuffin. He just pointed it at her.
out here strapped with the device.
The Blumpy.
What did I call it? The contraption in the text message.
Point that shit at Ariana Grande. I'll kill you, brother.
No, I just found that like half the storylines were rushed and like didn't get anywhere. And like you said, like the main complaint also of like the Wicked Witch of the East plotline, which in turn makes, and Mo's been yelling at us for this, but it in turn makes the Elphaba have her like second act or third act turn into I'm not going to help anybody do shit anymore.
And then she just does.
Yeah. Like that's the driving force of the character after, of course, like, you know, she frees all the animals or whatever, or is trying to free all the animals and bring peace to the land. But that driving force of this, and then we drop a house on a woman is crazy. I just thought
a
it was
black disabled woman, by the way, a black disabled woman. They just dropped the house on her unceremoniously.
Yeah, Michelle, you're not beating the allegations. I'm sorry.
Guys,
it was crazy.
I love our queen. Michelle Yeoh is struggling in this, and they don't have her sing that much in this one, like they tried to in the first one. But like, oof, it's just not.
Yeah, I don't like when they tried to have her sing, so I'm glad that she doesn't sing a lot in this one. But outside of the singing, I think she's fine in the
like if I don't know. I'm sure there's other people you could have cast in that role that like
Goldblum almost charismas his way out of it. Almost,
he definitely has to like sing his way through it. But
if that's like that movie is so much better, and I know it probably takes you out of it even more. But although I kind of watch Jeff Goldblum now and go, oh, that's Jeff Goldblum, but you know,
Same. I do too.
Yeah, it's just kind of who he is at this point. But if that's like Hugh Jackman, or
I was gonna
like
say if that's Hugh Jackman, then like
okay, I think it elevates it a little bit.
We're cooking a little bit. Like
I think Jeff Goldblum is perfect in this role. Like he's like kind of swarmy, kind of schemy. Like I feel like the right amount of charming. Like I think the scene where she goes to the wizard and she meets up with Glenda, and now they're gonna ambush her and sing this song about what happens if she joins them. The scene shouldn't work because it's a total departure from the character that we know. Elphaba, once she knows the truth, is not about to have a sit down with this dude, let alone be smiling and singing and dancing with this nigga. Like it just doesn't make sense. But because he is so good, and obviously the two of them are always good, and at that point in the movie, you're really starving for a scene between the two of them because it's been like an hour and we ain't seen them together really.
Yeah,
I just thought that scene worked so much, and I'm just like, that's why Goldblum is in this role. Because he makes this scene work when it should not work.
Yeah, he can't sing. He's good at all the talking parts. Like he's cool. Yeah, he's perfect for those, but he can't fucking sing. And neither can Michelle Yeoh, which like that's fine. But yeah, it does feel just kind of crazy. I remember like 2-3 years ago, whenever they were first announcing, oh, they're making a Wicked movie with Ariana Grande and Cynthia Erivo, and Jeff Goldblum's going to be in it, and Michelle Yeoh's going to be in it. Like all of us were just in the group chat, like, goddamn, this is going to be the best shit ever. And then like it came out, and like I'm still like, yeah, it's the best shit ever. I'm glad we did this.
I don't know. I just all my points are just like I'm just a little bit more south of liking it than like I have all the same complaints. It's more negative for me, and maybe like my heart isn't open. I don't know, like but I'm like
very much that it's giving that. Right?
Yeah, sure.
What's your rate? What's your grade?
C+.
Instead of C+.
Oh, jeez.
The political messaging in this movie is extremely problematic. I hate to be that guy. It's very problematic.
Problematic and
very problematic.
I'm into. I don't. What was the messaging that you got?
The messaging that John Chu put on the screen and that the original Wicked writers put on the screen, which is that a black woman, in order for Oz to be happy and a black woman has to come fight for the animals. The animals get to come back into the city, even though they turned her back on Elphaba, and then Elphaba has to be outcast and killed so they can dance and burn her in effigy, and then her happy ending is that her man don't have a dick no more. He's turned into the scarecrow, and they're outside in the wilderness where they tell us earlier in the movie, but beyond Oz, there's nothing. She doesn't end up on an island somewhere sipping Mai Tais with her boo. She's just in the wilderness.
She's out here having sex with a burlap sack.
Assume that they need alcohol to be happily ever after. That's very limited.
Maybe not in my time. Maybe she's more of a weed person. She don't got none of that. If she smokes weed around her boyfriend, he's going to burn up.
What if love is the you're not y'all don't be tapped in, bro.
What was MLK's happy ending?
Also have a home. Like
what was Malcolm X's happy ending? Teach.
Wait, Mo. She's having sex with a
Ariana
burlap
Grande gets to
sack.
be the queen of Oz. She ain't got no magic. She ain't been in the trenches like Elphaba has been.
Hold on.
She got the book. She's gonna learn. She's taking YouTube classes. All right.
The messaging. First of all, every movie is a romance. Shout out to what we watch. Pillars. Okay, so of course we're gonna get the scene where she ends up with the love of her life after he just held a gun to her bestie. Number one,
can he still have a dick first?
You think she's dead? You are, as a human being with a dick, you're giving dicks way too much credit. Okay, no shade. No shade. We're gonna be fine without your dicks. We're all gonna be okay. That's number one.
He has a burlap sack where his dick used to be. We just saw them have sex. It looked like she had a good time.
She had never been touched in her life. She got it a little bit. She's good. She love him. It's fine. They go out into the sand. They going out in Dune 3. They're having a good time.
We're gonna see them show up on the back of a Shia LaBeouf.
I think the messaging there, the political messaging was, yes, we should all, escape the country and escape New York. But like, this is home. You should stay home. And it's hard. And some people are going to want to leave in the Underground Railroad. And some people are going to want to stay because this is where they were raised. And I thought that was good messaging. And it showed
and some people are going to be killed so that the rest of us can be happy. That's the message.
That's what revolutions are. Bloodshed and war. It's
be like
Jesus.
Thank you, Dex. It is what it is. Like, we didn't make the rules. We just have to like.
Nobody made Ariana Grande leave Oz. She's chilling in her bubble.
No,
everybody can't make it to the end of one battle after another. All right.
Exactly, Dex. Like, it just is what it is. Now, I think that you're just looking at it was so clear that Elphaba has different goals than Galinda. That was super clear. So I don't think Galinda won out here. I think Galinda has a heavy burden and she's going to contemplate quite a bit and she's grieving too. And, she lost her man and her bestie in one day. And Elphaba lost her sister and her man and her bestie. And then she at least got her man back. So,
Elphaba have to lose her home and her bestie. If her bestie is the queen and the wizard is gone and we got the storm lady out of here, why does Elphaba have to be sacrificed so that Oz can be happy with the animals?
Want to go back?
She's the Dark Knight.
We need a villain. We have to have a villain. We have to have a villain. This was all very clear.
Do you understand how insane of a message it is to say that we have to have a villain? That's insane. No,
it isn't.
What kind of message is that?
In order for you to understand the perception of good, you have to understand and have a place for the bad. That's quite literally that's standard.
But Elphaba isn't bad. The storm lady was bad. Her sister was bad.
And she got handled.
We got her out of here.
The wizard. She got handled.
The wizard is a patsy. He's harmless.
Nah, the wizard's bad. The wizard's.
He's bad.
People say, "Oh, the lesser of two evils" when voting and stuff. We need one person to be very bad and one person to be very. And we have to make the argument for this. That's why Elphaba was like, "Hey, man, don't even pretend to make me good. I don't need, redemption with a bunch of weirdos. I actually don't fuck with Oz like that. I'm out. That's it."
This is an insane slant. Also, we didn't even talk about the fact that there's a big reveal in this film that the wizard is actually the father of Elphaba.
That was clear in the first movie.
That was so obvious, though. That was obvious the minute they showed the scene in the first movie. To me,
I audibly laughed. No, because when they show the scene in the first movie, they don't show his face.
Yeah, but it's Jeff Goldblum walk.
But it was
Goldblum de-aged looked fucking terrible. That's awful.
I know my man.
Honestly, I didn't even notice it until other people were pointing it
They
out.
de-aged Jeff Goldblum. He looked like fucking shit. He looked
I
so
wasn't
They should
bad.
thinking
have
at all.
they should
I
have
was like, eh.
de-aged. All right, I'm ready for my gripes. They should have de-aged Ariana because I didn't like baby Ariana. I didn't like it. I wasn't into it.
Wait, you didn't
No.
like seeing the little girl? I thought the little girl was so cute.
Yeah,
The
what
photo
are you?
was cute, but it didn't give
You hate
Ariana.
kids? You want them to use AI effects as opposed to casting that little girl?
No, I think it's great. I think it's great that but we could have casted it better. We have so much money. We could have casted her better.
Oh,
That
you
was
didn't
great.
Her
like the
parents
actress.
set her
That's
up
what
for
you're saying.
failure, by the way.
Sorry, it
You
took me
know
out.
your little girl ain't magic. You know your little girl.
Embarrassing me in front of my friends.
Why would you give her a magic wand right now in front of everybody? You know she can't do
I
nothing.
said they don't look like Ariana at all. They try.
I
If,
thought
if
that
they
little,
try,
well.
little actress did a great job in that scene. I thought she was.
she
I
ate
thought she was
down.
great.
We could have done better visually. Because then you turn around, you just de-age Jeff Goldblum. Why didn't you just get a slightly younger man and cast him there? Why did you do?
I will agree with that because he looked
Why
like.
did you do one for one and one for that? Like just keep it across the board then.
We have not figured out the de-aging shit. Hadn't figured it out since
We
Star
really
Wars.
haven't,
Like,
and we need to
cannot-
stop doing the shit, guys.
Yeah.
The Irishman didn't
Stop
figure
it.
it out. We don't need this.
Before we
shit be
figure
looking
out,
so bad.
I want them to do it to me. Like I want to see who would be cast as Baby Mo. Like I have to see that, or the de-aging. Like I have to see how accurate you guys get.
The de-aging
Right.
has to end. It has to end.
Did you take any pictures of me from this age and like actually find someone? Like how did AI get this so wrong? You have baby pictures of me. Like just take me.
It's
at
like
that-
they always just take the actor's face and make it smoother. That's
Yeah,
like-
It's
and
like,
it's
oh,
like-
take the wrinkles out. And it's like,
you have
no,
literally,
that's
if you like insert a picture of me at 32, like if I'm Jeff Goldblum and like just like make it like I don't see how it just makes your eyes wider and smooths your face. I don't like that. It makes you look scary.
they showed that shit for 2 seconds. I said, I see why that was only on screen for 2 seconds. That
It's
looks
terrible.
like fucking shit.
But back to the Dorothy of it all. I actually enjoyed that she was just like a nuisance in this movie.
Well, I said
I
it
know.
made her look like a psychopath.
It kind of did, and she always has been Royden, honestly.
Oh,
So it was good. I think it was good.
I love that they're like, you're not the hero in everybody's story, all right? Calm down.
Exactly.
Like, get out of here.
Yeah, like you kind of just killed the wicked witch and got your little whatever this girl from Kansas. Like nobody really cares, bro.
Yeah,
Taking
bro,
a
we got
dead
our own
woman's
shit
shoes
going
is
on over
crazy.
here. You showing up, throwing houses on people and shit. We over here chilling. We
Don't
we're
take my
having a good
shoes if you
time.
kill me. You throw a house on me,
Yeah,
don't
bro.
take my shoes, bro.
just out here taking. Yeah, it's like somebody took my Reeboks off my feet. They hit me with a
Now
car.
one rush
Yeah,
thing.
bro, you don't even know what these do. Like,
Speaking of Dorothy, one rush thing. How did Dorothy just like get the Cowardly Lion and the Tin Man and the Scarecrow all with her? Like y'all all just decided y'all hated the Wicked Witch of the West and had the most important stuff. Like everybody hates the Wicked Witch of the West. It's like how did
The timelines don't match up with the original Wizard of Oz because it's
That's
like
what I'm
they drop the house, she takes off, they take Fiero and put him out, and then like when does she run into him?
when
Like,
does she run into them?
Yeah,
When do they become a thing?
Why does everybody hate Elphaba? For example, why does
TJ,
the
come
lion?
on, TJ.
Wait, let me finish. Why does the Cowardly Lion hate Elphaba? Because she literally set him free from captivity? His
Yeah, that's
beef
the
with
one that doesn't
Elphaba?
make sense.
That is fucking, that doesn't even make sense.
That's the
That's the
point
one
of the
that-
movie. It's ridiculous why everyone hates Elphaba. That's the point.
No,
It's
he is the
ridiculous.
one person that should love Elphaba because she saved his life. She literally saved him.
she made me a coward because I didn't have to fight my own battles. Okay,
and then they
man.
tried to explain it away.
The
Like,
Tin
he
Man,
go through-
dumbass, thought that Elphaba believed the woman that just rejected his ass and put a travel ban over him. He not stupid too? He's
No,
stupid
no,
as hell
no.
too.
The Tin Man has
But
gripes.
he
If
got
you-
made into a Tin Man. Yeah.
Yeah, he has a
used to be
gripe
man.
because
Now he's a
if,
Tin
if,
Man.
if you did that to me, I'm coming
He
after
was
you
the
and your fucking sister, who happens to also be a wicked witch. Hell yeah,
he was
That's a
so
crap
ready
shot
to
that I-
lead
that I
a
understand.
clan rally though. That's crazy.
He saw the people. He was like, "Oh, they're cheering for me. Let's go. Turn me up."
He
A
was
literal
doing
witch
lot.
hunt.
He was
We're all
doing a
Charlie
lot.
Kirk.
Oh,
Guys, the Cowardly Lion storyline was just to make sure that everyone with pets felt affirmed. That's it. I
That
stole
shit
you
was
from your
trash.
mother at a very young age, but I really saved you because you're living a better life with me. That's all that was.
poor
He
Coleman
did look
Domingo,
real
man.
cowardly, and they made him look so cute and cowardly. Like, he
Oh my
was
gosh,
so
he was so-
scared.
Oh my god, he was so cute.
Coleman Domingo was too busy filming 5 scenes for The Running Man to be in this more. What happened?
He's filming
Right.
Euphoria season 3 or whatever. I
Sure.
guess. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I'm hearing bad things about The Running Man. I'm hearing bad things.
It was fine.
You watched it?
I did.
Was it
Wait, is The Running Man better than Wicked for Good?
No.
Yeah.
But
That's
it,
interesting. You gave
No.
Wicked for Good a C minus. Okay. Well,
He gave it a C plus.
Plus,
I liked The Running Man more because it's like dudes rock, but also like, you know,
not dudes, right?
it is. It's like dudes rock. So
Bros
you know.
being guys being dudes.
Yeah, bros being guys. Speaking of bros being guys, do we want to move on to Frankenstein? We're already like an hour in.
Wait, we
Let's.
didn't address the sex scene. We have to talk about the sex scene.
Yeah, when she like had him pinned to the headboard.
And she said, "I have never felt this. Is the first time I've ever felt wicked." That was her line before we go into the
That's
sex
bars. Many of us have been. Many of us have been there before.
She had my man floating. That shit was special.
She had him picked up, floating.
How much chemistry do those two people have on screen?
I don't know if I love that. What?
How much chemistry do those two people have on screen?
Not enough, but you know.
I mean, it's
Okay,
two
I just want to make
gays.
sure it wasn't just me.
It's two gays being straight. It's very hard, you know.
Yeah, I mean, in the
That's
realm
fair.
of PG movie sex scenes, you know, you have your like Eternals. You have
Right.
you know. I don't know what the good version is, but like
I mean, the
this
peak
isn't
is
as bad as the Eternals.
the peak is PG-13 Titanic, but like
Yeah, we're never reaching those levels again.
You got interracial, you know, actually gay. Like it was for what we had to work with. It was really, really done. It was really, really well done. It was very well done. I was like,
The whole time I was thinking that John Chu and the vibes that he built for this scene were really good because the two people in the scene didn't really have a lot of chemistry with each other. And I was like, that's good filmmaking to make me feel like this during the scene. Like, this isn't sexy because these two people have no chemistry, but also this is good movie making because you, as a filmmaker, have to account for the fact that these two people the people aren't going to see this scene and think that those two people want to fuck each other.
No, I'm going to tell you exactly why this worked. It worked because it's a musical. The songs brought them together. I don't really need you to be perfectly in chemistry if you're both singing your hearts out. Like, I'm going to be convinced in another way anyways, because music takes us to a whole nother plane.
Fair. That's good.
Shout out Sinners anyways. Like, that's what carried the whole scene. The fact that Cynthia Erivo's voice is amazing. And Fierro kind of eat too, so.
Yeah, and like 75% of musical sex scenes have a gay guy in them with a woman. So like, you know,
yeah, I was just gonna say that's usually on the stage. That's the dynamic that you're getting. Like,
true.
All right, Wicked for Good. Go see it at your local Cineplex if you haven't already. Frankenstein
and his monster
are the modern Prometheus. You know, not at your local Cineplex, which it really should have been, because this film was good.
And you saw this film, didn't you?
Of course I did, loves.
That's exactly the kind of accent that our guy Oscar Isaac was working with.
Of course, Monique, the villain expert, saw the Frankenstein movie.
Yeah, of course you did.
Of course.
So,
creature's perspective. Let's get it.
Dr. Victor Frankenstein, a brilliant but egotistical scientist, brings a creature to life in a monstrous experiment that ultimately leads to the undoing of both the creator and his tragic creation. Written, directed by Guillermo del Toro. Mary Shelley. You ever heard of this up and comer? You ever heard of her? Anyway, she wrote this. 7.5 on IMDb. 2 hours and 29 minutes long. 77 Metascore. Stars Oscar Isaac. Jacob Elordi as hot Frankenstein's monster, Christoph Waltz, Mia Goth, Felix Kammerer, Charles Dance is in here, David Bradley, Lars Milkinson, so on and so forth.
Lars Milkinson, what a name!
Yeah, you'd know him if you saw. He plays the captain. Yeah, let's see. Did this make any money? $120 million budget, $144,000 at the box office because they farted it out into the ether on the Netflix service.
This Netflix shit is a bubble. Like, there's no chance. There's no chance this is a real business.
86% critic score on Rotten Tomatoes, 94% audience score as well. Finding the humanity in one of cinema's most iconic monsters, Guillermo del Toro. Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein is a lavish epic that gets its most invigorating volts from Jacob Elordi's standout performance. Mo, what did you think of Hot Frankenstein?
Okay, well, Oscar Isaac is hot. Even the sexiest Frankensteins are not going to give to me. I'm so sorry. So, like, one thing to know about me, no shade, Mary Shelley. Frankenstein has never really moved me as a story.
I think she's going to be really pissed when she hears this.
Yeah, no shade, Mary Shelley. My bad. Wherever you are.
Dead, long dead.
No shade, wherever she is. I think that Frankenstein is a story that like I've heard a million times, and I like a lot of other versions better. No shade. I know she's probably like the original, but so like I went into this movie with very, very low expectations, and because I'm like never really moved by this mad scientist like trying to create life, and then they really don't give the creature much of a story. And so then when this movie gave the creature more of a story, I was like, okay, like I appreciate this part of the movie quite a bit. Like I really did. It was like, okay, walk me through how he is essentially a child going through life on his own, but like not in the body of a child, in the mind of a child or whatever. So this movie is beautiful, and the dialogue.
Street racing out there.
Yeah, they are. This movie is beautiful, and the dialogue is really, really great. It reminded me why also I prefer like vampire movies too, because when we have creature features, you know, I know we didn't think to call that, but like it kind of is what this is. I need the creature to be very, very like, I don't know, like very kind of like life-changing, for everyone, like for real. And I think it was just like, I think he was just kind of gassed. Like he walking down the stairs, everybody like, woo, he looking trash. So I'm kind of like whatever. But the move from a movie perspective, GDT is one of my faves. He always will be. The dialogue eats. I give it a B+.
Dax, what'd you think?
I love this movie. I wasn't expecting it to like it as much as I did. I read the original Frankenstein back in high school and all that, like a lot of people do, and really enjoyed the story. But like,
They never
haven't really
made us
thought
read
about
it.
it since. We did like a whole like segment of the school year or whatever on like stories about what makes things human or not human or whatever, and Frankenstein was a part of that. It was a really good class. Shout out to Mrs. Park, still doing it, still got it. But yeah, so I love the original story, and then I haven't read it in a long time, so I need to kind of go back and refresh myself on it for some of the differences here. I know they changed a lot, but yeah, I really enjoyed this movie. I thought like they made the creature really work for me. I think Jacob Elordi's performance is pretty good, but Oscar Isaac, he carries the movie for me. I think his character journey is pretty central to this, and like he's the genius asshole who nobody really likes, but he's just so smart that everyone keeps giving him opportunities to keep doing dumb shit he probably shouldn't be doing, and he eventually kind of discovers that. Hopefully some of our asshole geniuses figure out that they're doing things that don't need to be done anymore. But I enjoyed that part of the story. I enjoyed like getting some of the creature perspective. It really worked for me. Some of the questions that like I know Mia Goth's character is very different from the original book, and I thought that worked for me. I thought like her being the kind of tether to reality for Frankenstein makes a lot of sense. Like throughout the movie, he's like, "Oh, I'm obsessed with this person, like this hot woman who I need to like me and think that I'm really smart, but she doesn't like me. She likes my brother more, and she likes the creature more because they're more human than I am." All that stuff really worked for me, and it's just cool to look at. Also, like Guillermo del Toro knows what he's doing. Kid's got a future in this business. I always enjoy seeing his movies, even some of the less popular ones like Nightmare Alley or whatever are still like just bangers to me. So yeah, I definitely recommend checking this one out. I wish it came out in theaters, but I guess we'll settle for Netflix. They did this one thing right. You ate that one little thing. But I give it an A. I enjoy this a lot.
Guillermo del Toro, the director of Blade 2.
Yeah, shout out.
Good film. Good
Which I
film.
found out yesterday going through his IMDb. I was like, what? That just
Did he do like Hellboy or whatever too? Was
he
that
did
him?
both
Did
Hellboys.
y'all- Did y'all watch his Pinocchio stuff that came out?
No, I never got to.
No, but I heard it was good.
Well, anyway, shout out Shape of Water, but move on. Go
Shout
ahead.
out Shape of Water, real cinema. Best picture.
Real cinema.
Tej.
Turn that up.
It's a really good film. I'm sorry, guys.
A better,
I
a better.
don't support fish sex more than anybody else, but it's a great film.
It's so
And I'm
good.
saying, Michael Shannon is just phenomenal. He's just great. I'm sorry.
Did you finish Frankenstein, Tej?
No, I didn't. I watched about 30 minutes. I don't think Mia Goth has showed up yet, unless she's the woman who gave him a speech about how people who go to war matter and people who stay behind don't matter. I don't
That
think
was
that's her, though.
That's
Oh,
right.
that was her? Okay, so she has popped up in the movie. But so far I'm liking it, but I have not finished it, so I'm not going to say anything. And I'm
Okay.
ignoring, even though you're not spoiling it, and obviously it's based on a book that I've read before. So I'm not really sure about spoilers, but I haven't finished it yet.
Yeah. So is this just about like? Is this just about like AI? Again, is this movie just about AI?
Every movie's about the election or AI or both.
Literally.
Just the way that it is.
No, I mean it's about the creative hubris that we're seeing in society right now. I mean that's literally all it is. The movie is the modern Prometheus or whatever. I mean if you want to, it goes hand in hand, I guess, with what do you call it? Not the Odyssey. What am I thinking? Oppenheimer in that way. Yeah, it's like create fire. Do you have the power to destroy it? No. You know, and I thought it was beautifully rendered. I think he has an incredible eye for this. It's extremely gross. It's like a very gross movie, which he is known to do. But it's shot impeccably. Half the scenes look like art pieces that you could frame in a gallery.
Gorgeous. Ugh.
Yeah, that you could frame in a gallery somewhere. And in fact, like if you just look at some stuff on Twitter for 2 seconds, you can see some of the art that he was inspired by making this. Jacob Elordi is really tall and really good. I thought he was like the best part of this movie. Oscar Isaac. This is the second or third time that he's played this character.
Wait, really?
Shout out to Ex Machina. It's the exact same thing.
Okay, I see what you're doing there.
Multiple of the same story.
Yeah. So, pretty poignant tale. I had never been invested that much. In fact, the most Frankenstein that I'd ever seen was Young Frankenstein from Mel Brooks. So I just hadn't seen any Frankenstein movies or read any of the original book. But yeah, I just found this to be a really, I mean, it is a classic for a reason, and I understand that now. Obviously, they changed a lot of stuff from just reading synopsises and stuff. They changed a lot of stuff, including where the characters were from, yada yada yada. You know, if he like makes him a companion, that sort of thing. They change all of that, and Tej, we're spoiling it for you a little bit, but you know, I just thought all the performances were great. Guillermo del Toro does this thing where like I don't know if it was an effect but like the fire gets caught in Jacob Elordi's eyes like every time he gets angry. And if you go back and you look at it, it's just an incredible shot. I was just blown away by how this looks. And I think the interplay obviously between Isaac and Elordi, especially at the end of the movie when the whole kind of synopsis wraps in on itself, where it's like I've created you, now can you kill me, sort of thing. And it's like, do I, you know, did my father ever love me, sort of storytelling of this story comes to pass. I just thought it was really good. I wish it was in theaters. And but if you're gonna keep giving Guillermo del Toro the bag to make movies, sure, You know,
Let him cook. Did you? What was your grade?
I'm probably at a B plus, maybe an A. I don't know. I like A minus, maybe.
Okay.
I don't have many faults in it. But maybe the third act feels a little bit rushed when you almost feel like you could spend more time with the monster, or more time between Isaac or between Frankenstein and the monster at the end of the movie.
Agreed.
But that would be kind of where I detract from it, because it kind of speed runs towards the end there. Most of the front half of the movie is spent with Isaac, or I keep calling him Isaac, but with Frankenstein and his hubris and him trying to create instead of the actual creation. So,
exactly.
I don't know.
I love the ending of this movie. It felt like kind of
Same.
But that might just be one of my flaws as a person. But you know.
Okay, so like 2 questions, 1 comment. Number 1, were y'all like hella moved by like Frankenstein, like when the first time you guys heard it as children? Like, are y'all like, is like, if I ask your parents, oh my gosh, like Dex loved Frankenstein, like, is that a thing for y'all?
No, it wasn't ever. No,
I read it in high school, but yeah,
you weren't like, oh my god,
I was moved by it in high school.
Right?
I
Okay.
wasn't talking to my parents about it, but yeah, I liked it a lot.
You fucked with it in high school, you said?
Yeah.
You talk about the book though, not any of the media.
That's what I'm talking about. Just like the story, whenever you were introduced to the story. Like, yeah, I was just never moved. Okay, number 2, did any of you watch The Last Voyage of the Demeter?
No.
Well, niggas obsessed with this film.
You have to watch the movie. It's the best ever. It's one of the best movies ever. You have to watch it.
I was too pussy.
I'm a coward.
I was too pussy.
You have to watch it. It's so good. It has made my standards very, very high for stories like this. This movie reminded me of quite a few movies, but Guillermo del Toro is like so good. But shout out to Jeff Goldblum in Jurassic Park. I think this was very much like just a story of like, they were so bothered with if they could, they never asked if they should. And I think that's like the underlying theme of Frankenstein, which is why I think we should have spent more time with the creature and the effects that the creature had on more people. Because I'm like, that's the cool. Like, why shouldn't he have done this? Why didn't he ask more? Why was he just like, we get his hubris. We get it, bro. Like, we get it. Like, show me through the creature's eyes for more of this movie. Show me more Mia Goth in this creature and how like that kind of devolves or progresses. Like, I don't know. Mia Goth is her. I told everyone that she's her since Pearl came out. No one watched that movie except me, but she's so fucking phenomenal. I think she's the next, whoever is current, she's the next one up.
I kind of just have an aversion to her. I don't know what it is.
Why?
I think she's fine. Like, I think she's good. Like, I know she's a good actress, but every time I see her, I'm like, no. I mean, I think that's probably Pearl and X and all that, and that may be my like blind spot, which is her kind of big foray. But I'm also just kind of like, every time that I see her, I'm like, I'm weirded out. So that maybe is just.
I think that's kind of like her goal, to be honest. Yeah,
I think so too. I'm just a little like uneasy watching her perform.
She doesn't look like other people look, and I think that's like that can be complimentary or derogatory for you.
I think it's her. It's like an Anya power, like over the.
She's like evil Anya Taylor-Joy in that way.
She's like, Anya Taylor-Joy's Wario.
Has Mia Goth been in a movie? Well, I should say, has Mia Goth played a role better than Lily Rose Depp played the role in Nosferatu? Has she been?
I think they're very similar styled movies, and maybe
that's like
old gothic tales.
And I just love what Lily Rose Depp does in Nosferatu. I just absolutely fucking love it.
Mia Goth and Pearl is at the same level of Lily Rose Depp. You have to watch it. She carries the whole movie because of the way the movie's set up, and she has to. It's so good.
I want to watch it, but I'm also like, do I want to commit to watching 3 of these movies? I don't know.
You don't need. This one is such a standalone.
X is good.
You don't need to watch
it.
I've seen, though. Yeah. You don't need to watch X. Pearl is so well done. It's
real nasty.
It's a fucking ride. It's cool as fuck. You'll like it.
Monique is definitely the only person who's seen all 3 of those films. Like, she's seen all 3 of them.
The movie is like, obviously, because Tej, you've talked about this before, like creators of film always see themselves in the creator stories. So like Guillermo del Toro is like super obsessed with the Oscar Isaac of this all, the Frankenstein of this all.
Well, he's
obviously,
creative, of course.
yeah.
Of course, like
Yeah.
Honestly, though, I feel like he probably aligns more with the Mia Goth character in this. Like, I think he thinks that
Yes.
other directors and creators are like stripping the humanity out of things, and he's the guy
Yep.
bringing it back. Like, you know,
Yeah. I
because
fully
that's
agree.
like
his
what
soul is
Mia Goth is doing here.
yeah.
Why I was uneasy with Mia Goth is because she saw Jacob Elordi and was immediately like, yes. Like,
Yeah,
this humanoid thing. It was like, I'm in love with this thing. Like from the jump.
I don't think it gave love. I think it gave like care, which is why she always had her little ball.
Yeah, there's
eyes.
it's
It was
definitely
like-
that, but I was also
and
like,
she also
ew.
saw Oscar Isaac and was like, actually, no, like you, something ain't right with you, you know.
Yeah, she was like, nah, fuck you. But this little innocent thing, it was more so like, I think definitely, Roy, if the movie's like an additional 45 minutes, then it definitely goes that route of like, wow, I'm actually in love with this man that treats me well, because all other men are just worried about dying in wars or whatever she said, you know. So yeah.
I will say where I was moved is like the conversations between Frankenstein's monster, the monster, and like the old man, and him learning to read and like protect the family. Like I thought all of that was great, and I almost wish I could have had, like I keep saying, more of that.
Shout out to my girl Paige from Degrassi being in that scene.
Really?
You've seen
I don't-
Degrassi.
I
I've
don't-
never seen it.
That should be the next Predator movie.
I don't know if y'all caught that, but
Just
she
a predator learning how to read with an old man. In the woods.
she was one of the women in the village. I was like, yo, is that Paige from Degrassi? And it definitely is. So shout out to her. She
Okay, so that was Frankenstein. Teach hadn't seen it, but have we all seen Predator Badlands? Mo, have you seen Predator Badlands?
no. So I bid you adieu. Thank you so
Oh, you're gonna
Monte.
go?
Yeah, I gotta go.
Wow. We're gonna talk Dudes Rock.
We're gonna talk. Wait, TJ, you watch Predator Badlands?
Yeah, for this pod, I had to go. I watched it the other day.
All right. TJ was not supposed to go see that without me. But thank you guys so much. It's always a pleasure. Y'all have fun. Thank you.
Mo, thanks for coming on here and stirring it up as usual.
Yeah, as usual. You know me.
Thank
Bye. Happy holidays.
Bye.
Happy holidays. All right. So we're going to talk Predator. Is it another Colon movie that we have here?
Yeah, I think it is Predator:
Yeah, it is.
Badlands, probably.
I didn't put this into the description, but we're going to I called the description Frankenstein for good, but let me see here. Predator: Badlands. Vamp while I look up the synopsis and stuff of
Shout out to the Fanning sisters, still doing it.
still out here.
Yeah, I mean they're both younger than me, I think, but like still doing it.
No, Dakota is, or not Dakota. Yeah, Dakota Fanning's our age.
Guys, it took me at least 45 minutes of this movie before I realized that they were the two sisters and not two of the same actresses that looked slightly different. For a long time I was like, okay, she's the same actress playing both, and I was like, wait,
It is.
no. Oh,
No, it is.
Wait, I'm so confused now. Why did you say
Yeah.
that? Oh, it was the same actor. Okay. This makes sense.
Well, Elle Fanning's the younger sister, but Dakota Fanning was out here in like what was it, Man on Fire and shit since we were kids. But she took a break and she's actually back acting now. It's like she's in some stuff. But Elle Fanning has just gone like this over the past, I don't know, 5 years, maybe. And then she's in like everything this year. But anyway,
what a year.
Predator Badlands.
Getting market corrected by your own sister is crazy.
Yeah. 7.5 on IMDb. Predator Badlands, hour 47 minutes. A young predator outcast from his clan finds an unlikely ally on his journey in search of ultimate advisory. Directed by the god, the Predator god. Wait, that doesn't sound right.
That definitely doesn't sound right.
Sorry to Dan Trachtenberg, but you're really great at making these movies. Dan Trachtenberg, written by Dan Trachtenberg and Patrick Asen, Jim Thomas writing credit. Stars Elle Fanning. Oh, I'm gonna butcher this poor guy's name. I'm so sorry. Demetrius Schuster Kolola Matangi.
Sure.
As well as I can get it. Elle Fanning playing two characters in this as well. Then a host of other people, but it's really just like a two-hander between between them. The Duffer Brothers, who made Stranger Things, are in this as a voice.
What? How
I
those
heard,
guys
no.
have time to do anything as a side project?
Because they weren't making Stranger Things.
Yeah. Well reviewed, 86% on Rotten Tomatoes, 95% audience score. Director Dan Trachtenberg continues to take the Predator franchise in exciting new directions with Badlands, a rollicking adventure that transforms one of cinema's most iconic brutes into a hero worth rooting for. Let's see here. Do y'all want to play the game on this? The Price is
I
Right?
think it did well. I don't know.
I know it was the most popular Predator movie or whatever.
They also
What was the
spent
budget?
$105 million on it.
Oh,
So
God.
it's way more expensive than Prey.
Way more. God damn. I'm gonna say
Like
they
probably
made
like I think that's probably like 3x the budget of Prey.
I'm gonna say they made 70 million.
I'm gonna go 95.
Worldwide, 161 million so far.
Damn.
Damn. Okay.
So done pretty well. Made its money back and then some. I mean,
I love that for us. We need to keep getting more.
Keep
of these
letting him make Predator movies forever.
facts.
yeah.
Facts.
Y'all didn't watch Killer of Killers, did you?
Not yet.
I
need to
watched
get
parts
on
of it. I think I watched the first little animated thing, but I didn't really finish the rest of it.
Yeah, I watched
that.
that
Animated
after this.
spin-offs are tough for you, boy. I'm sorry.
It's so good. It's so good. I watched it.
I
the
watched
other day.
Prey again. That shit fucking bangs.
Dude, Prey
Prey is
fucks
better
so
than this
hard.
movie.
It's so good.
Prey fucking bangs, bro. That shit is incredible. It's just incredible.
As Prey enjoyers on this podcast, it was going to always be an uphill battle for your boy Dan on this podcast getting great reviews. But I'm here to say, I'll lead this one off. Cinema. Absolute cinema. Absolute cinema. Poopy pants nerds are going to be like, this isn't a Predator movie, you Disney-fied Predator, you Force Awakens Predator or whatever they want to call it. But also, like,
You Force Awakens Predator is insane.
But also,
they
like,
did Force Awakens Predator.
Yeah.
And it rules.
And it
But also-
fucking bangs.
Who gives a shit? This movie rocks. Like, I don't know what to say. Like, you have the concept of being like, hey, you know that thing that everybody like wants you to fight? What if we just made him the main character? It's awesome. It's awesome.
It rules.
Yeah. I mean, obviously there's like a bunch of hand wavy bullshit about like why they go on this journey in the first place. He loses all of his gear. It puts him back. He has to use like the Native American method versus the military brute method. Like obviously like it's just all of that stuff that we see. And in fact, it's like
But with predators.
And it's taking from the first Predator movie where he has to like use the environment around him to combat these things, like Arnold Schwarzenegger in the first movie. But no, I just think like the two-hander between he and Elle Fanning, I think the interplay is just awesome. I think it's the funniest shit that's been put on camera. Like, we don't make comedies anymore, but I think it's some of the best like interplay between two characters in forever. And Elle Fanning basically like carries this movie, which is funny because she's being carried the entire movie. But like she's just acting against somebody that's like, obviously he's speaking in like but not in English. They don't make him speak English, which thank God. But like, excuse me.
Bless you.
Oh my God. All right. But like, so she's basically translating it or whatever. But her reacting to his facial reactions and like the environments around them and this happy-go-lucky disposition that they had this entire time is great. There's going to be some weird fan fiction written about this movie, but that's okay. It's fine. And yeah, I just thought the action set pieces were awesome. I just had a fantastic time in this movie. It's not the best movie in the world. And in fact, yeah, I don't even think it's like as emotionally jarring or as good as Prey even. But I think it's the best high scale sci-fi entertainment that you're going to get for your money. Action sci-fi. I think it's awesome. Had a great time.
Yeah, I had a good time too. I liked it a lot. I don't like it as much as Prey, But to kind of give me a buddy cop or a found family movie in the Predator universe is just insane. The Predator is like the good guy of this movie, which is in itself insane. And then you have like a little cute third monster dude that happens to be the son or the sibling.
Yeah, they got like they got a droid. They got a droid that they
yeah,
can
they got they did their Star Wars thing, which is funny because when you first see the spaceship kind of flying around this desolate planet, that's the first thing you think is like, oh, it looks like Star Wars. So they Star Warsified this movie, and it fucking is good. I don't care why people would be upset. It's a good time at the theater. I really enjoyed the performances. I really enjoyed kind of the journey that the Predator goes on in terms of finding this woman, but he rejects her help. When I say woman, I mean synthetic bot. Like, obviously, she's a robot.
Also, and now because the Disney Corporation owns both Predator and Alien, she's a Weyland Yutani bot. So, like, we have now actually mixed these two franchises, whereas they tried to do it with Predator versus Alien, but like this is now in the Alien world. So that's really cool to see.
That's
to me
cool
as a
hell.
fan.
And it's just a lot of fun to do the whole thing with like his brother, like the brother Predator gets murdered by the dad. Like, holy shit, bro. I was like, God damn. Like the brother,
dude, I was locked in immediately.
Absolutely smoked. I was locked in with that. I was like, God damn, this is how we're starting this film. Like, I'm just in. Like, I'm automatically in. I'm in.
And then he gets his, like, we're just spoiling this movie. It's been out for like 3 weeks, but like he gets his get back in the end, and there's no like, well done. He tries to do the well done, son. He still kills him. Like, it's just like,
it's like, no, fuck you. You're not getting out of this shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, I had like only vaguely seen some of the like marketing for this movie or whatever. Like, I knew it was coming. I knew Elle Fanning was in it.
Was it really marketed? I don't know. Maybe it didn't feel like it to me, but like,
I missed, like, I'd seen like a teaser trailer or whatever, but like I didn't really know the plot or like the setup of this movie. So yeah, you first watch him like having that fight in the cave with his brother, and you're like, okay, there's rules. Then his brother gets killed, and you're like, oh shit, yeah, like we're locked the fuck in. I know exactly
cooking with gas.
Yeah, dude, I'm a very simple man when it comes to movies. I love when a movie is like, hey, here's the setup. This is what we gotta go do. This is what's gonna drive the plot. You in? Good. And like we just go from there. Like, you know, the movies where you got to kind of figure out where we're going, we're meandering a little bit, I don't love as much. But when they're like, hey, he has to go to this island or to this planet and kill the most unkillable thing ever and come back and take over his family so his dad will love him. And I'm like, yeah, I'm in. It's the Northman, where he's like, I gotta kill him and avenge my father and save my mother and all that. And like, we're gonna do that the rest of the movie. I love it when they just look me in my face and they're like, this is what's about to happen for the next 2 hours. Are you ready? And then it happens and everything feels really good. I love this movie. It's awesome. I give it a B+. I will probably watch it again immediately when it hits Hulu or whatever. Like,
oh yeah,
this movie rules.
But yeah, as far as like scale though, like like the first movie literally like Prey cost like what, like $20 million to make, maybe.
Yeah,
like with a bunch
they
of
filmed it with like 4 people we've never heard of. And like,
right,
that was it.
Shout out Amber Midthunder. Put her in your projects, cowards. But you know, I just he kind of just understands to me, and Predator fans might disagree, but like what makes Predator cool, I think, and obviously you get the actual Predator movie with Prey, but like this is just, instead of settling and doing the same sort of shit or what we had anticipated that they would do, and like, let's put the Predator in the Roman Colosseum or whatever, you know, like they turn it on its head. And shout out to him for taking the chance. And it just worked. And like, it doesn't work if you don't have a little bit of levity, to me personally, like, because the guy the Predator doesn't speak English. So like,
yeah, you can't play it completely straight in a movie like this.
No. Yeah. Especially when he's trying and failing, like yakety saxing his way through this universe, and he's not good at half of this stuff. You know what I mean? He's also a smaller Predator. So he's kind of nerfed a little bit in that way too. The power scaling is all over the place, as Tej likes to mention and stuff. And just, yeah, it's just like he's trying and failing. He has to get help along the way. He makes friends and so on and so found family. that sort of thing.
But he's still a predator, so it's like
yeah.
it makes sense that he's fucking all this shit up eventually. It's just like,
Yeah.
oh, he's not as good as the other predators fucking shit up, you know?
Yeah. No, I don't really have much to expand. I think it's very cool that we're now just kind of sometimes corporations, man, the consolidation of product puts out for some good shit, and I am stoked to see synthetics and alien and like all kinds of like coming together. I don't know how they're gonna do it, but like, cool.
Dan Trachtenberg, I don't need you doing anything else other than making Predator movies. Whatever
Facts.
other type of movie that you're thinking of making, just put a Predator in it, and I'm there. I don't care if you are making fucking rom-coms or fucking, I don't know, whatever other shit that you're doing. Pirates, whatever the fuck. Just put a Predator in that shit instead.
You got to watch Killer of Killers. I think if you were watching this movie and you're like, well, it doesn't feel like a Predator, watch Killer of Killers, because like, yes, it's animated. We balk at that a little bit. It has the exact same animation style kind of as what's the Disney Plus show, the Marvel show that
What
Dex
if?
you? What if has the exact kind of animation style as that, like almost rotoscoping effects as that, but it's just so good. I think it's one of the better animated movies that I've seen so far this year. Will it be nominated for anything? I don't. Probably not. It's really violent.
Eligible? Did they put it anywhere?
Disney Plus? Do you mean like?
No, I mean like, did they put it in theaters anywhere? It's just straight to streaming, right?
I think it's just straight to Disney Plus or Hulu. But I thought it was really good. But yeah. Shout out Dan Trachtenberg. You did it again, man. I had a great summer entertainment, or I guess it was fall. Great fall entertainment. If this would have come out in June, I think it would have made more money and more people would have seen it. But yeah,
It's so dope. It's so dope. I'm so in on whatever Dan Trachtenberg is doing. Like I said, just keep whatever type of movie you're thinking, just throw a Predator in there and it'll work. Like, I don't think there's any type of movie that's not improved by making a Predator at the center of it.
Also, it's funny. The final boss, or not the final boss, the thing that they try to kill, that's just like the monster from The Day After Tomorrow, or not the day after. Yeah, The Day After Tomorrow, not Day After Tomorrow. Live, Die, Repeat. What's that called?
Edge of Tomorrow.
Edge of Tomorrow.
Edge of Tomorrow. There you go.
Yeah, Day After Tomorrow. The
weather movie.
The weather is the
weather
villain.
movie. Yeah.
I was like, I don't remember that part of Day After Tomorrow.
Movie that I've seen a billion times, but yeah, Edge of Tomorrow.
One of the ultimate substitute teacher movies. That
thing is still playing on FX. If you have cable, you can turn it on right now. Day After Tomorrow is going to be on there. So yeah, watch Predator Badlands whenever it comes out. Movies like this, they should just like. We're gonna have that up. We're gonna have that up on streaming by Thanksgiving, so you can watch it.
Still in theaters. Go see it in theaters if you have some time. It's the holidays. Like go see it in theaters. It's still there.
Yeah, you're not doing shit else. Go do that.
It's a good time. You don't got shit else to do, bros. Like, get out there, get in the field.
And it's a quick watch too. I don't know.
Yeah, hour 47.
Like it breezes by.
Really, it's only about an hour and a half once you get to the what do you call it? The credits. So I have been watching a lot of shit. I don't know about y'all. Somehow or another, I have found time to watch a ton of stuff.
I feel like I've been watching less than you, but I've been watching some things.
Go ahead.
None of it matters except for Pluribus, which is the best show on television.
I'm in there.
I still haven't started Pluribus yet. I've been watching Succession. I'm almost done. I have like 5 episodes left.
Man, you are that. I'm just so jealous that you are watching the end of this show right now. I fucking love the way that it ended Succession. I was just obsessed with it.
We saw the big death that just happened a couple episodes ago. So now it's all the ramifications from that starting to play out. But it's been really fucking good. I should have been watching it when everyone else told me I should be watching it. I feel dumb for having waited. This would have been hella lit to be watching Sunday nights with everybody else. But here we are. Better late than never. Also, me and Teach both saw Begonia. Royden saw parts of Begonia.
So, deep tease. I went to go see Begonia. There has been rumors that the Cinemark, which I am a Cinemark Rewards member, has
No
had
free ads
mice.
on this podcast.
Yeah. No, well, get it fucking figured out, Cinemark, or I'm canceling my shit. There had been rumors I had seen on Google, I don't know, or maybe it would come up on Facebook or whatever, that Cinemark had mice. And not just like a mouse, like a mouse infestation. And I found a whole rat in my Cobb salad. Applebee's has rats. But so I said, okay, well, maybe it'd been weeks since I've been back to the Cinemark. I was like, it's not playing anywhere. The AMC here sucks. You know, they've showed less and less movies at this AMC now that the Cinemark in this mid-sized town that I live in, Waco, doesn't, kind of takes all the new releases basically. But Begonia was playing, so we were going to review it on this podcast because Yorgos for life or whatever. Mm-hmm. But I went in there and I said, okay, if I see a mouse, I'm just gonna leave. Like, I'm not gonna. It was a free movie. Nah. I get in there, I shine my light towards my seat, and I swear to God, as soon as I walk in there, I think I see a mouse looking at me.
That is so fucking crazy. You haven't even sat down yet.
So it scurries away, and I'm like, okay, maybe I saw something, maybe I didn't. I knew I saw a mouse. I don't know why I was telling myself that, but I wanted to watch the movie. So I sit down on like the ground level, probably where the handicap seats are supposed to be, but nobody was in there. So it was just like, but like other people were in here, and like it was kind of a packed theater for Begonia, which was funny. And people were getting up and moving around, and I could tell that like they could maybe sell mice. Anyway, we got about through the first act, basically where they kidnap her and like put her in that lotion stuff. And I swear to God, I see a mouse run up under my seat in the recliners. I'm in the recliners. I don't even put the recliner down. I get up, I go to my other seat. I go to another seat that nobody's in. And I'm like, okay, maybe that's just like one mouse in this theater. That mouse runs from under that other seat into under my other seat that I'm in. It's following me.
No, this is a sign you're supposed to get the fuck out of that movie.
Get the fuck out of there.
I jump out of my seat like I've been lit on fire. And people laughed at me, and I was like, fuck that. Like, that's gross. Anyway, go to the front. The kids at the front were like, yeah, man, that sucks. Anyway, here's your refund. And I'm just like, they couldn't care less. They knew what was going on.
They knew. You were the seventh person to go up there. Like, these rats.
So all of a sudden, there's now like multiple news stories. There's calls into the health department. There's rats and mice and shit at the movie theater that I frequent weekly. So AMC A-List just got my money, and I am seeing movies.
Oh shit!
I am seeing multiple movies per week for free. But
not Begonia.
So yeah, all that to say, I haven't seen Begonia because there was a mice infestation. That's crazy.
Yeah, and that sucks because like I love Begonia, and I was so excited for us to talk about it on this podcast.
I'll finish it eventually. When we do, we can talk about it. But
I really like
without spoiling it. It's what like I got out of the movie theater and I was like, I don't know how I felt about that. And then the more I kept thinking about it, the more I liked it, which I feel like is rare these days for movies. Like if you don't like it instantly, it's usually like you either sour on it over time or you just like, just kind of stay kind of met on it. But every time that I think about something in Begonia again, I'm like, yeah, man, Yorgos did it again. Like that shit is just so good. Emma Stone is incredible. Jesse Plemons is incredible. The entire time where you're like, you think Jesse Plemons is crazy the entire time, and then there are points where you're like, no, she might be an alien, like for real. And then you're like, no, Jesse Plemons is crazy again. And then it just keeps switching back and forth like that. And like I just love what that says about like us and like the people in power and who have like positions of power and influence or whatever, that like you just really don't know if she's an alien or if she is just an out of touch rich person, like, because they're basically the same thing. I just love that. I thought that was so dope. And obviously Emma Stone is incredible. She's incredible in everything. She hasn't missed in years. Yeah, dude, I fucking love Begonia. You need to see it so we can fully like spoiler talk about it. It's awesome.
I also had a similar experience in that. Like I walked out, and I actually liked it when I walked out, but I was like, this doesn't really match up to the peak level of this guy's movies, of my favorites, including The Favorite. But as I thought about it more the days after, I started to like it more and more. I was just like, man, I had a good time, and I just like what he does. I just think he makes these kind of weird movies, but like he's a very good filmmaker, and he's always going to do something in the movie that shocks you. And I just kind of the interplay of these great performances. Obviously, Emma is her. Obviously, like Jesse is him. Like these people are great at what they do. That's why they keep making movies together, and I just absolutely fucking loved it. I would love to talk more about Begonia, but yeah, I thought it was pretty good. I've watched a lot of stuff too. I'm watching Pluribus, which I'm obsessed with, obviously.
Same.
I'm also watching Welcome to Derry. I actually just started it, and I'm enjoying it. And people are really liking Welcome to Derry. I don't know how many people are watching it, but the people that are watching it seem to be having a really good time. So I've been tapping into that. Although I just kind of started. What else? What's the last episode we did? We did
Smash Machine.
Smash Machine.
I watched Poor Things again since then. Still a great film. I watched. What else did I watch? I watched Zootopia again last night, obviously because Zootopia 2 is coming later this month. Really liked the Zootopia. This is probably the second, maybe the third time I've seen it. Didn't like it as much as I feel like I liked it the first time, but still really liked it. The reviews look great for Zootopia 2. I will be there. Like I will be there no matter what. Zootopia Hive. I don't know how they're gonna make a movie again that's so blatantly about racism. I just don't know how they're going to get that off in 2025. So it'll be a very new experience. But early returns sounds like the movie's pretty good from what we're hearing. So I'm excited for Zootopia too. But
yeah, I'm hyped. Zootopia is like the wokest kids movie since Holes. So like, I'm interested to see what they do with the Zootopia sequel.
Zootopia 2, Wage Against Ice.
Zootopia 2, All Cops Are Bunnies.
Jesus Christ. So yeah, I've watched a lot of shit. So let me look at Letterboxd. I've watched The Lost Bus, Matthew McConaughey's return to film, which was on Apple TV. It's all right. Not bad. Worst way to spend your time.
It looked all right.
Yeah. The Life of Chuck, which was a movie that came and went this past year, but directed by Mike Flanagan, who makes all those Netflix, like The House of Usher and those sort of Black Mass, those sort of movies. But yeah, so that was watched that on a plane. I also watched, let's see, good Lord. Speaking of Dan Trachtenberg, 10 Cloverfield Lane, which was kind of his proof of concept that he can do something like this. Also then watch parts of Cloverfield, which I think is the most one of the most important post 9/11 Bush era texts that I think that we have.
An absolute banger of a movie, by the way.
Go back and watch it, and you're just like, this is just about 9/11. Like,
yeah.
Watch September 5 for the first time. September 5th.
Yeah, I like that movie.
Yeah, not bad. Rewatch The Martian, rewatch The Green Mile, Predator Badlands, Predator Killer of Killers, The Running Man, Wicked for Good, and then Frankenstein. Man, I wish The Running Man was better. Man, I wish.
Glenn Powell's getting right back in there.
Yeah.
Y'all like The Running Man? I got another one for you.
Yep. I've also, I've started Pluribus. I finished the last season of Slow Horses, and thank God, because the next season apparently comes out in like 6 months.
I was gonna say, like, is this the last season? But no, apparently they're just gonna keep making these forever and making them quickly.
Yeah, good. Thank you. Like TV.
Landman is also back. I'm gonna tap him back into Landman very soon. But I really like Landman. I'm into Landman, man. I'm into that.
You love that Republican content.
I listen. That guy makes good television shows. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna lean into it. But he obviously it's very Republican content. But I just like Landman. I'm very into the show. I cannot wait for season 2.
I don't remember what we talked about last time in our what we watched for Smash Machine, but looking at my letterbox, a couple other movies that I saw. Good Fortune, the Aziz Ansari Keanu
Yeah, we
Reeves
never got to
movie.
talk about that.
I enjoyed it. It was funny. Also, part of me enjoying it so much was like that was like I flew to New York and we like went to the movies that night, and that was the movie we saw, and I was just like, God, I love New York. This is so
Just
cool.
doing it up in the big city.
Yeah, what a big movie theater. There's stairs in it. But yeah, I enjoyed that movie. It's funny. Theatrical release comedies. Keep making them. I also saw Regretting You, the Colleen Hoover joint. And I don't care. I'll keep watching Colleen Hoover slot movies until they stop making
Whoa,
them. I
that
had a
looked
great time.
awful, dude.
I had a great fucking time. I gave it a 2.5 stars on Letterboxd. I'm not saying it's fucking a good movie. I'm just saying I'll keep watching her bullshit as long as they keep putting it out. That's all.
Because they're gonna.
When they make the Verity movie, I'll be there for that. I don't remember what other books are. I haven't read
What was that
any of
movie
them
called?
except
Hold on. What was
Verity.
that movie called?
The Blake Lively joint.
No, the one you saw.
Regretting You.
Regretting You. Okay, hold on.
It's probably got like a 17 on Rotten Tomatoes.
33 Metascore, which yuck. Let's see. Good God Almighty! You want to know how much money this movie made?
200 mil.
No, not that. It wasn't the Blake Lively of it all, but like $25 million, $87 million at the box office, man.
Wow.
Just tripled its budget.
The ladies in there were rolling deep, man, when I went to go see it. It's definitely a book club, like we're going to the movies type of book. Also watched After the Hunt, which stinks. Not good.
Man, that's on Amazon. I want to see it.
Yeah, like I mean, it's not the worst movie I've ever seen. Like you can tell that our boy is a good, like, competent filmmaker. So like, it's not like, oh my god, this is unwatchable, but it's just kind of devolves into nothingness. It's like, what if Tar had nothing to say about anything? Actually, yeah,
Tar had a lot to say about a lot of things.
yeah. So like, what if Tar didn't have anything to say? What if Tar was just like, huh? What do you think, friends? And that was the whole movie. But yeah, I don't recommend it. But like, if you are deathly curious, you're probably not gonna hate your time watching it. It's just a nothing burger of a movie.
So no awards for all of our good boys and girls in that movie.
God no.
Also started One Tree Hill because I'd never watched any of it. My wife and I started watching slot television. So all of it's on HBO Max, like all 19 seasons of it. So we'll put that on whenever we're bored.
I've also never seen One Tree Hill, but
yeah, all those shows like One Tree Hill, Dawson's Creek. I've never seen any of them. So
yeah, or like
I've seen episodes of Dawson's Creek,
90210, or
yeah,
like the OC or The Hills. None of those. Missed them all.
I've seen
Exactly.
90210, or at least episodes of it.
like, but it's like right around my sister's age group, like my older sister, so like 37, 38. But like, so it like was super influential, like tertiarily in my life. But all those shows, but it just is a cultural blind spot for me, other
Same.
than the Gavin DeGraw song.
Yeah.
So
And I miss like Gilmore Girls, all those, like
Yeah.
slightly older than us. I missed them all.
so there's that, and then I started something called the Lazarus Project on Netflix, which just kind of popped up on my feed. It's a British show, but it's basically almost like an Edge of Tomorrow, where they can like go back to a certain point and restart. Really cool concept. Not the best acted show, but like the concept is so cool that it keeps you engaged, and the story is so cool that it keeps you engaged. So like I've like blown through a full season of that. And it's British TV, so there's like 10 episodes and 2 seasons. So yeah. So that's check it out on Netflix if you want to. Oh, and just now before we came on the pod, we started The Perfect Neighbor show, the Netflix body camera cop
God,
documentary.
be prepared for an emotional evening. That is an extremely emotional film to watch. A very well done film, but man, I was a complete fucking mess, and I didn't know. Like I knew parts of the story, but I didn't know I didn't know. I wasn't prepared. So
I feel like
Is it like a
know what happened.
documentary or true crime
It's-
situation? Or
yeah, but watching it and knowing what happened are two different experiences. You are in the weeds in terms of what's happening in real time, and it is fucking a very emotional thing to watch, man. It is insane. I cried like a fucking baby on my couch. I was not ready.
Yeah, I feel like it's going to be nominated for stuff. It was like all over like several film festivals and things like that. So we'll see if it actually
It's well
gets-
made. It's very well made.
Yeah, there's something inherently kind of like you mentioned, Tej, when we talked about the movie, that there's something kind of inherently nasty about using body camera footage just as like the storytelling device. How they got it is a completely different. I guess they had to make FOIA requests out their ass to like get the footage, but yeah, I don't know. It's kind of interesting, and I just want to watch it. So that is what we started, and I'm sure I just wanted to be mad and sad. So we're gonna finish it eventually. But yeah. Anyway, I don't know what the next thing is that is even coming out.
Zootopia.
Oh, Zootopia. You're right. Yeah, we gotta get in there. So we have to see what challenges K-pop Demon Hunters for best animated feature this year.
It doesn't matter who challenges. I can tell you what's going to happen. They're cleaning up. They are going to clean up. That is a very, very fun movie. The songs are good. It's just great.
I also watched that. I don't know if we talked about that last time or not, but yeah, it's as good as everybody says it is. It's incredible.
that devil content that they're putting out there on the Netflix service for our children to watch.
But that's what it takes for a Netflix movie to end up in a movie theater. It's got to fucking do so much gangbusters. They're like, oh, y'all can come sing along to this shit. And now that people are packing out movie theaters to go watch it in movie theaters. That's insane.
Yeah, so they had to like bring it to movie theaters, right? So it like now has made money. Like if they just would have put that out, like it just would have made, maybe it wouldn't have caught like the cultural zeitgeist and been in just people's homes automatically. But like, I don't know. That
you got $100 million movie right there.
Yeah, they would have made $300 million.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they definitely could have done like the Elemental thing where they just leave it in theaters for forever and people just keep going to see it over time. But Netflix doesn't know ball. So
man, Elemental. I totally forgot that film existed, and yet it was in theaters for 9 months.
It really was, and it made its money back.
It made so much money. It made almost $500 million at the box office. They just left it there in theaters.
That's legitimately insane, bro.
Just leave your movies out there, guys. Remember when we used to do that as a society? It wasn't that long ago, like 10 years ago. Shit was just in theaters for like 5 months.
Emerald Fennel, I'm watching you. I'm expecting you to have a 2-week theatrical run. That shit's getting yanked up out of theaters. Get that bum ass shit the fuck out of here.
She's past fraud watch. She's on fraud warning. Like it's imminent. It's about to happen right now.
Warning track.
This Margot Robbie movie. I'm gonna be furious. I hope that it's good. I love Margot Robbie. I would love to see a good Margot Robbie movie. I have yet to see even a close to a good Emerald Fennel movie. So I'm not that excited.
Yeah, Margot Robbie's biggest flaw is that she believes in Emerald Fennel. Like that's it's like fucking I don't even know. Like a good it's like Steve Kerr, like trying to do the Jonathan Kamika thing still. Like
it's like Ballmer giving Kawhi a fake job, thinking that he could trick everyone only for Kawhi to play 24 games a year.
It's the Cleveland Browns being like, you know what, this Dylan Gabriel guy, he's got it. That's our quarterback.
Many such cases. Yeah, they both look both of those hot people look extra hot in that movie. I don't know what to say. Like,
I'll be there night one. I don't care.
Yeah.
I think it's on Valentine's Day weekend. Like it's gonna do gangbusters at the box office. Like I said, you give folks a theme to come to the movie theaters, they're doing it. It's Wuthering Heights.
So are you in there? So are you in there dressed as like 1870s characters, or are you in there dressed as Charlie XCX?
Both?
Yeah.
Either? I don't know.
All right. That has been a One Take Podcast, episode 203. We'll hopefully be back for Zootopia. We're really counting down the days until the football season is over in this household. That's all I'm trying to say.
It's basketball season already.
Yeah, so once basketball season starts in earnest, I will have more time, hopefully, to spend at the local Cineplex. and hopefully no more rats. That'd be great. But Dex, what are we doing?
Hashtag support Florence Pugh. We will be back soon. I don't remember with what, but I'm sure something's coming.
Yeah, I don't even. What isn't even on the docket? Nothing.
We got Dune 3, obviously.
Yeah,
And then Avengers Doomsday. So,
sure.
we're in our bag collector era right now,
Dune 3, man. I'm getting nervous. I'm
I've
getting
been nervous
nervous.
all the time. But I will be there.
I need Marty Supreme needs to be a fucking banger, or else like all of my Timothy Chalamet love will turn into ick. Like if I go to watch Marty Supreme and it's not that good, I'm gonna be like, all right, fuck this kid.
People are
There's
saying he's
basically
going to
no
win
way
an
Marty
Oscar.
Supreme is not going to be that good. That shit's going to fucking bang.
People are saying he's going to win an Oscar.
Yeah, I hope he does. But if I go in there and I'm like, y'all gas this shit up, this is not that fucking good, then like it's quiet for Timmy for a little bit. He's going on punishment. As of right now, he's white boy of the year.
He can't go on punishment that soon.
As of right now, he's white boy of the year. I'm just saying, if he did all this and Marty Supreme isn't actually that good, he's got something claim to do.
Who's gonna win white boy of the year if this movie doesn't bang?
I don't know.
Matt Damon.
I guess.
We're not getting that movie this year, are we?
No, that's 2026.
Yeah, he can't win this year.
It might be Tom Holland might be 2026. He's going to be in both the Odyssey and apparently this Spider-Man looks from all the set shit looks awesome. Like I think
Spider-Man is awesome.
We're so back. I don't care. Tom Holland, he can make all the shitty straight to Netflix movies he wants. He can make all the shitty Uncharted movies that he wants. He's my Spider-Man. I don't care.
Things went sideways for that man's career, and they put him in a harness and leotards real quick.
The man was like, "You got to lock in, sweetie." Like he did.
I would too, but so we'll hopefully be back for Tutopia. But in the meantime, Dex, one more time.
Hashtag support Florence Pugh.
All right, we.